And we're going to really discuss it in this show. Because we're going to point out hypocrisies, and we're going to point out the fact that you have females like the female that you're viewing here. This is Ari Fletcher. She's only known for being the baby mom of a rapper, but she's most notably known for being the type of female to put her hands on a man. Okay? But let me finish up on Nicki. You see, Nicki's in a place she's never really been at. You know, she's slowly regressing back to who she was before she got famous. This is why she's with Kenneth Petty. But what's very interesting is that we're talking about females and them putting their hands on guys. I find it very interesting that Nicki has never addressed, even the Barbs, they've never addressed the fact that Quavo mentioned in a song about not only smashing her, but busting all on her face. None of them have addressed it. They've overlooked it. Even Nicki hasn't addressed it, which means there's probably some truth to that. But because she doesn't want to burn any more bridges, she doesn't want people, she doesn't want to speak on it, right? Have y'all heard anything else about that? Because trust and believe, if somebody was making something up, I'm sure she would have denied it. But she hasn't denied this. Why y'all think that is? Now, you got Nicki Minaj that want to say that Meek Mill put hands on her. He put hands on other women around him. He's come out and denied it immediately. Why is it that you have certain females that are willing to put out accusations like this way after, not even dealing with the guy no more? You're not dealing with a guy no more, but you want to throw these accusations out. It's only for one reason. That is to harm the reputation, right? It's to harm the reputation. She wants to harm Meek Mill's reputation because Meek Mill has been able to bounce back. Meek Mill ain't trying to get in trouble, man. Yeah, he's being more of a social justice activist, but he's trying to stay on the straight and narrow. He has a kid on the way, with the new female. He already has only two others, right? So this would basically be another one. So this is sort of like a, turning the page, situation right now. And maybe Nicki doesn't like that. Maybe she doesn't like the fact that he's sort of settled down. He squashed beef. He's not the same guy he was when he first got with Nicki. Meek Mill was a little bit more immature. He was probably a little bit more cocky, But now, after some years of going by, I think he realized, you know what? I need to focus on getting money. I need to focus on my career. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he doesn't think about her, but if you look at the situation that happened at the store in Beverly Hills, and we're going to get to Ari, do you really think that Meek Mill wants to throw away everything that he's trying to build up over an ex that really doesn't have much to lose right now? We don't know what's being said between mutual friends or in certain groups. We only see what we see on social media. And I think that what I have noticed is that when it comes to relationships, you have women who tend to throw out accusations towards their ex-boyfriends or ex-husbands about how that guy, got physical with them. Why is that? But then when we hear about Ari and we see video proof of Ari putting her hands on dudes, people want to brush it off like it's nothing. They think it's funny. Why is it funny when they do it? Why is it funny when you have females who want to sit up there and try to basically punk a grown man? But then if that guy defends himself or doesn't run away, he's automatically seen as the bad guy. How could you do this or that? What you have to understand is not everybody's the same. Not everybody's the same. You know, not everybody grew up the same way. Not everybody may have had father figures or had the best mothers. So you don't know what their mentality is. People handle things in different ways. But I'm just tired of seeing females like Ari. And this is like the video yesterday, but this is actually maybe my second time addressing, Ari, aka the baby mother from one rapper. Okay. Now she's gained this reputation for getting physical with grown men. And I haven't seen too many people want to call her out. Even women who don't engage in those behaviors. Because we as men will call each other out. As much as y'all say that we don't call each other out, yes, we do. We do call each other out. And I think that one of the things that women can do is at least call out the behaviors in your group. Because what's going to happen is, if you don't call it out, people are going to see that as you condoning it. And this isn't anything like new, but one of the things that we have to look at in these situations is that these guys have a lot to lose. They do. They have a lot to lose. If they do retaliate, if they do get physical with these females, they're going to end up just like Javante. Even though the situation with Javante is different, he jacked up is his baby mother, which is a complete no-no, especially when cameras are around. You don't do anything like that. I'm talking about if a female is like closed fists, trying to knock it out. Kind of like what Amber Heard did with Johnny Depp. Amber Heard closed fists, socked Johnny Depp in the face. That's something a woman should never do. I'm sorry. I don't care how mad you get. You don't do that because you don't know how that guy is going to respond. You don't know how that guy is going to respond. But if they know that guy has a lot to lose, he may respond like, Johnny Depp did, basically walk away from the situation. But his mistake is that he kept going back. If you get any sense that a woman that you're with or dealing with or want to deal with has that streak in them, you gotta leave them alone because there's something mentally wrong with them. There's something going on with them. You need to avoid those people at all costs. Those people don't have your best interests at heart. And this is why you're seeing guys talk about how, especially Americanized women, because we see it a lot with Americanized women. Not saying that women from other countries don't engage in the same behaviors. This stuff goes, especially in the UK, this stuff goes on a lot in the UK. We got a lot of guys who, women who are basically doing very foul things to dudes, But in countries that are westernized and countries that is filled with a lot of feminism, what you're going to have is you're going to have men who are marginalized, and you got women who will do things and be hypocritical about them because they know they can get away with it. They know that the laws may allow them to get away with it, that people may not take it seriously. A woman getting upset at a guy, that's considered to be funny. But what's hilarious about a woman getting angry, when women get angry, man, they will do some of the worst things imaginable at you if they're angry. Okay, and we have to take that into consideration. And there are people who just don't take that into consideration. Now with Ari, she knows that these guys that she dates have a lot to lose, and she knows that if she gets physical with them, that for the most part, they're not going to do anything back. And it emboldens them to do so. This is why I said that Moneybagg Yo needs to leave that relationship Well, I'm gonna say, well, he should have never gotten into a relationship with her in the first place. He should have just smashed and dashed and got out of there. Because this chick has a reputation for getting physical with her boyfriends. She passes off that emotional trauma into her relationships, and it boils over. You know, she has a lot of baggage mentally, emotionally, and she takes that out on the guy, the unlucky guy who dates her. And you have to understand that, man. You know, so you have to you gotta think with the right head, man, because if you think with the wrong head and you wifing up these chicks, man, and you know for sure that this chick has that violent streak in them, and you wife them up as soon as you can, like, come on, man. Why do you think the other guy left and didn't come back? Why do you think the baby father is nowhere near her? He pays her what he has to pay her, and he stays as far away from her as possible, man. Because, you know, they're not trying to get caught up in any type of scandal situations. They're not trying to end up like Gervonta, where you get caught on video jacking up your girl, okay? No one cares about what happened, 2 minutes before that. They only care about what was caught on video. And if you're caught on video doing what he did, it is RIP for your career. You know, you got to be smart out here, man. Nobody cares about your success in your career more than you do. There are people out there that may want to see you fail. Don't give them that satisfaction of you messing up royally and having everything that you work for being thrown away because you got emotional with a female who has clear emotional issues.